Why public affairs analysts believe that Nigeria has the resources and manpower to combat outbreak of cholera caused by excessive flooding in 34 states of Nigeria. Galaxy's Iribami Salako has the details.
The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) confirmed 10,745 cases of cholera and has recorded 256 deaths in 31 states of Nigeria. According to experts, the rise in cases of cholera in Nigeria is a consequence of flooding. Government at all levels are advised to take adequate care of the citizens.
Relocating the flood victims, we should, embark on massive fumigation of these affected areas. We should begin to, there are some places that they said corpses were floating on the water, and we begin to redo some of these places and dispatch some health workers into these areas to begin to see these flood victims, check them, administer medication.
Tochukwu Izukama says Nigeria has all it could need to handle the outbreak, but the government need will and sensitivity to the plight of the people to take proactive steps needed to cater for the well-being of flood victims.
The government has the resources, material and human resources to deal with the situation. The question is, do they have the political will? Are we Nigerians not tired of foreign countries telling us what to do?
Flooding is a disaster that takes place yearly, yet very little is done to cushion the effect of flooding. Tochukwu Izukama urges citizens not to be fearful and hold the leaders accountable to enjoy true dividends of democracy, which is making the leaders carrying out their will. While Gudiofosa believes there is little the citizens could do, but most responsibility lies with the government to handle safety of flood victims.
You see, the life of the average Nigerian is terrible because we live in fear. We're afraid of pastors, afraid of our landlords, landlady, police, army, judge, lawyer, and everything. So we must snap out of this fear and know that this is our country. All the institutions of government are supposed to serve the individual.
They are all helpless. You saw some during the program today, some swimming, singing, and wading through this water. And by doing that on your feet, you are picking up diseases and the rest of it. So they need to have adequate medical care at this point. And basically, three things: good accommodation, feeding, and adequate medical care, because good feeding could actually fight against diseases.
Iribami Salako, Galaxy TV News, Lagos.